we're back. So, interesting developments since the attack on Insomnia. We are randomly approached by flying mechanical units in Magitech armor. If you were paying attention in the previous cast, this is the enemy foot soldier. They are pretty much, if you see Prompto here in his little getup, if you notice, Prompto's not around. And there's this strange guy in Magitech armor.
About this?
They're pretty much robots that are humans. If I stand around long enough, I might be able to get one to show up. Which, you know.
Any plan of attack? Plow right through them and circle around. Let's be done with this riffraff. Get lost. Feisty little devil. Here goes nothing.
Nice. So I equipped a gun,
Onward.
just to see what it would be like, and it's kind of helpful. Ranged weapons are really good when they're good. So I might try to do that from now on. I actually remember in my last gameplay, I used the shuriken. I don't remember what it was called. It was one of the weapons. It was a shuriken, and you throw it, and that was pretty dope. So it was a big one too. So maybe I'll try this out. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I'll hate it. Maybe I'll do what I normally do and go back to my same routine that works, because that's just how I play. I'm just kind of exploring right for now because I'm trying to level a little bit so I can utilize oh shit, it's these guys. Okay, these guys are actually a little tough.
Mean to do that? Yeah.
How they work. These guys actually have an item on their head you can knock off. Yeah, there it is. You gotta be able to break it. You can target it specifically. I'm trying to get my... There. Ah,
No cause for this.
I'm not really looking for this weapon or this item right now. I'm just kind of trying to show you if I can get it. Yep, okay, see? It is a Mosmoner Hill or horn. This horn came off. Dang it, Bob.
Tell us what to do.
I chose speed.
Would have liked to wrap that up more quickly.
Alright. Wow, I actually got some finesse out of that. I would say we could walk all the way to this goal post, which I think the closer I get, the more likely these Magitech people are going to show up. Oh, I have somebody watching. What's up, nigga? I don't know who you are. Feel free to leave a comment. Oh, he left. Dang.
Imperials above us!
Oh,
Thanks.
there it is. They're coming.
Simmer down now.
Whoop. Now they will always show up right outside the battle. Relates to both. Alright, I need the range. I need the power. Okay. Depending on how these guys are set up, if I can get in there and find a really good hit. There we go. I'll start using this guy and I'll knock out about 3 or 4 of them at a time.
What's the word? Worry about yourself.
Not very mobile. Just in large groups, they can be hard to overcome.
Go for it! No mercy! Let's wrap up this rumble and get me.
Cool.
That's the end of that. We barely even started.
Yo, Chemo! Bro. Thanks for joining my cast. Was that you earlier? I'll wait for you to respond, if you're still watching.
What?
Have you played 15 yet, Chemo? I know you like to watch people playing the game. Ooh, I got AP out of that one. Oh no. Oh. What do I think about the Final Fantasy VII remake? I've only seen, like, is there an update? Something come out? Because all I've seen was like the preview video of, hey, we're gonna make this game, and I haven't seen much else as far as like gameplay goes. Is there something new? Because I'm hyped. I'm gonna tell you right now. That game is why I got a PlayStation 4 altogether. Like, I wouldn't have a PlayStation 4 at all if it weren't for the fact that Final Fantasy was supposed to be coming out on here. That's what I think about it.
No use hanging around here. Indeed.
You watched an LP live play, I guess. Yeah, I haven't done any. You were disappointed in what? 15? Is that what you're saying? Oh, guys, what else do we have a car kit?
Oh, thank goodness you're here. My car is stuck.
That'll be an easy AP point when we get around to it. I mean, we can do it right now. There's no reason we can't. this car. Just chilling. Take cover to recover HP and MP. I didn't know I could do that. There's a pretty decent lag between what I'm reading
Cut it out,
when
man.
you're typing and what I'm saying and when you're seeing it. So if you want to know what the difference is, it is now 10:38 right now.
Last thing I need now. Eyes peeled, mouth closed.
Sand everywhere.
Oh, it's in my eyes. And in my...
Knocked. Overhead.
Yeah, as far as Final Fantasy VII, yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be exactly the same gameplay like this. Maybe a different party system, obviously because there's different characters, and a lot more than this one. So maybe you swap them out. Maybe it'll be like Final Fantasy 12, where, you know, it's pretty much all their gameplays are going towards like a Kingdom Hearts feel. Like everything plays like Kingdom Hearts. You know, you have an entire group that pretty much mobilizes themselves, and then they do their own thing. For 12, you got to choose what was, you know, important and everything. I'm gonna block this. Look, you see me dodging bullets? I hope you saw that. Kill them. Oh shit. Get out, get out. They're gonna blow.
All of them. Say your prayers.
Showtime.
Dodging bullets, 'cause I'm a pro. Yeah, I think it's going to be the same game, because, I mean, I get a large sword right now. I'm using Sephiroth's Masamune right now when I fight. See if you can see it. Yeah, see how long that blade is?
Who's hanging around here?
That was cool. See how big that sword is? So I'll just be, you know, instead of Noctis, I'll be Cloud. And yes, the story in 15 did suck pretty badly. Actually, my first cast when I started talking about this game was, it's pretty much a Final Fantasy 1 game in a Final Fantasy 15 format. You know, kings and queens getting married, you know, people getting kidnapped. I mean, not that, you know,
Imperials above us.
Final Fantasy doesn't all have that in all of them. You know, come on.
Knocked. Try to hit him from behind. Let's be done with this riffraff.
But I mean, as far as Final Fantasy VII, it's gonna be the same game with the same storyline. There's gonna be no surprises. Maybe some extra content from the shows and the cartoons and everything else they've added from Advent leading up to Advent. But other than that, it's gonna be the same game, different battle format. It's how else are we gonna play? You can't change the storyline too much. Nobody wants that. Then it's not Final Fantasy VII.
Duly noted. Get back!
So maybe instead of Noctis, or instead of Plumto and everybody else, we'll have Tifa running around and she'll have interactive things that she can do. Maybe you link up with other... Yeah, so just add more battle elements. That's all we really want. Great storyline with better... Maybe a better play style. I'm gonna say turn-based was... It didn't do it for me. You know, I finished the game because what's going to happen next? Where's Sephiroth? Why is Aerith dead? What does she have to do with, you know, this white materia? What is this all about? Aha. Big long sword. Got one right here. I'm sitting in a towel and all it takes is me standing up and it's hanging out. So, I won't do that to you. Ah, I'm in stasis. I can't throw my blades. So right now, if you're curious, we're heading to the spot where we're supposed to scope out the base that's been taken over by the enemy team. I don't remember their name. But this is right after the treaty was supposed to be signed. And instead of a treaty, it turned out to be an attack. And our father has been killed. And we've only just recently learned about it. Totally bummed. Everybody's bummed. But we're the prince of Insomnia. These are our lands. We're taking responsibility. And we're taking back our kingdom. Our wedding can wait. I never played any of the DLC, so I don't really know what it entails. I know it has something to do with Prompto, which this is Prompto, by the way, wearing this getup. I've already beaten the game, so you kind of get some extra shit when you play again. But as far as the DLC goes, I have no idea what it's all about. I know there's a lot of parts in the game where it looked like, I mean, when I played it before, I explored a lot. So, from what I saw, there was potential for add-ons as far as like dungeons and stuff. So I thought maybe they would expand on that. Like I found doors that it said you needed a key, but I never found a key, and I don't know, maybe I never looked for it. And it was my first playthrough, so I don't use a guide at all. I do not use guides when I play the game the first time. So maybe this time I'll look something up and be like, hey, down in the basement of this thing, there's this door. Does anybody know where the key is? And I'll look it up. I have somebody else watching. Cool. As far as having content added, for a basic storyline, it was hard enough that you kept playing, and if you did all the extra content, it was worth it, It's not Skyrim, where there's, you can go do shit forever. But for Final Fantasy, it does well enough, and did well enough.
Hub for hunters.
Maybe they know something.
Kept me playing. The storyline wasn't the best, though. It was very basic. And I feel like between, the last chapter, or the last chapter and the chapter before it, there's like a 20-year jump. And I'm like, what? Like, give me that. I want that 20-year jump. That didn't make any sense to me. Like,
this is all worthless.
I don't know, maybe it was because of the magic that was involved. Probably.
Your Highness, I'm glad you're safe.
Monica, where are all the others?
Most of the Crown's Guard didn't make it. It was all we could do to escort Lady Iris out of the city. Dustin is with her as we speak, seeing her the rest of the way to Lestalem.
I owe you guys big time.
Head for the Royal Tomb. The Marshal awaits.
What, my dick? Are you saying seeing a dick is scarring? It's like it's not gonna be what you normally would expect. It'll just be like this fucking demon. Like suddenly I stand up and it's just like tangled monster webs. What if this was it? What if it was doing this? It was just flapping around. Like a fucking coral. In the ocean. Like it was sniffing around, trying to
a grim silence continues
to linger.
Appreciate you watching, Chemo. Nobody I know has watched me play, and that's different.
Can't keep up with
I was
this
not paying
guy.
attention to any of the dialogue. I'm
First
not
the
even sure
Crown
what
City,
we're doing.
then Hammerhead, then the Royal Tomb?
His nickname should have been Kor the Restless.
Somehow not as catchy as Kor the Immortal.
Making it out of Insomnia only adds to his legend.
Well, fortune favors the bold.
Wise make their own luck.
Do you think it's a coincidence he's made it out of all those battles alive? This shouldn't take long.
We're just gonna run away because these are actually really difficult to kill, only because they're impossible to hit. I'm not spending my entire time trying to
Way to find out.
kill a bird. There are other things I could be doing. So it says we shouldn't be traveling at night,
We're
but
here.
we're going to a
Tomb fit for
temple.
royalty.
And if you're familiar
Let's
with
go
temples,
in and
Temple
find the
Chemo,
marshal.
this is where you get your weapons. And you're like special, family-bound, genetically created weapons by your family line. Which I thought was pretty cool. It's like, only you can use this weapon because it belonged to
Marshal.
your grandfather or your
At
great-grandfather.
last, Your Highness.
It is his weapon,
Yeah.
and it will be given to you so
tell
long
me
as
what
you
I'm
go
here
to
for.
his grave. It will be
The
presented to you.
power of kings passed from the old to the new through the bonding of
Yes.
souls.
Yes.
One such soul lies before you. To claim your forebear's power is your birthright and duty as king.
My duty as king of what?
Now is not the time to question your calling. A king is sworn to protect his people.
And yet he chose to protect only one prince. Was that his calling? Forsake the masses to spare his own son?
How long will you remain the protected? The king entrusted the role of protector.
I think there was
to
a
you.
moment in the demo
Entrusted it
that
to me.
explained what's they're
And
talking
why
about right
didn't he
now
tell
that I
me
don't think they
that?
touch
Why did he stand there
anywhere else.
smiling as I left?
Because I remember playing
Why?
the demo, and you watch, you might get glimpses in the game, but pretty much they were his father
That day, he didn't
and
want you to remember
him
him as the
as a
king.
child,
In what time
Noctis
you
as a
had
child,
left, he
and a
wanted
friend
to
of
be your
his,
father.
who was another prince of another land.
He always
Were
had faith
meeting
in you
up in a
that when the
forest
time
and
came,
they were
you
playing
would ascend
somehow
for
or
the
something.
sake of your people.
And they were friends. They were all friends.
Guess he left me no
And
choice.
this group came and attacked them, and they managed to steal the other princes, or the other prince. Obviously not Noctis. They stole the other prince and kidnapped him, you know. And his father ran off with just Noctis, and he's really pissed off about it because it's caused so much strife between that other land and
Power of kings
you know
goes
his.
with you.
And that's what they're
Majesty.
fighting about. That's what this treaty was all about. And that's, you know, the other side. You know, that kid eventually shows up, you know, and you have to fight him and even kill him because he's pissed off at you too. And so you got like old blood going on here, old beef. So. But we're Prince Noctis, and we just received this sword, which I'm going to go in my gear and use because it's a single weapon, Sword of the Wise. And it gives me a boost in life and attack by a shit ton. So we're going to use it. Because this will be the best weapon we have so far. So let's get out of here. Is there anything else I need to do? Probably talk to this guy.
That's not the only power your forebears left you. Your journey's just begun. Another tomb lies close by. I suggest you head there next. There are tombs scattered across the land. All are on dangerous ground. I'll go with you, for the time being. Not only to help, but to get a measure of your strength.
So, just how many of these powers are out there?
There are 13 known royal arms, each enshrined at a royal tomb, though we know the location of only a few. I've enlisted the help of the hunters. They comb the land in search of the lost tombs.
Where's the one nearby you mentioned?
Kikatrick Trench. We know there to be a crypt, deep inside the tunnels.
What's up? Welcome to my cast. I don't know who you are, but feel free to leave a comment. I'm chatting with my buddy Chemo.
Remember, just a scanty boss. Easy as they come.
They're easy to kill with guns. I'm
Let's
not gonna
clean
wait
them
for it
up
to blow.
quick.
Just shoot him here to get the experience.
Whoops. Never mind.
Oh,
Focus on the
something
battle. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that is
You
a
haven't
serious
lost your edge
swordplay.
one bit, Marshal.
Still got an edge at any rate.
Okay, I don't know who Miss Preston. This is the second time that girl. No, he does run funny. He does. Look. Remember that episode of Family Guy? Look. He runs like a Welshman. He's wearing these weird shoes, so I guess it makes sense. Because I don't think he should be wearing. He's wearing cowboy boots of some kind. No, wait, never mind. Those are military grade. He runs like an army man. He's
Focus knocked.
What?
This way.
Oh, whoops! I'm not paying attention. So people will come onto my cast just ask for me to subscribe to them, and I don't know how to do that. So
Long years
I'm not
ago,
doing it.
we waged a fierce battle here against the Empire. It all went to ruin. And after that,
this is
the
actually a pretty
Empire
tough
moved in
spot.
like
I
it
probably
owned
won't
the
be talking
place.
a lot, but I did just get a really good weapon, which should, if I utilize it right, should work in my
I'm
favor.
going all out.
Just don't get too carried away.
Because I've got some powerful attacks now, and everybody's dropping like flies.
Taking that on, we'll see what from behind. Choice is yours.
Get around it.
Right there. You're on fire today.
Pretty sure I can jump onto that gun and start shooting these guys.
Never fear.
I think they kind of want me to do that. Oh shit. Some pretty good attack power here.
One shot.
Loving the shit out of this.
Outstanding. No. Yep.
I think I remember this being a lot harder,
Alright.
probably because I didn't know I could use that weapon.
Yes, sir. I'm fine, sir.
At the time, I probably went straight here. It was like, oh, that's an actual sword. I can equip it. So I was using everything else.
Numbers alone don't decide a battle. What you lack in numbers, you make up for in tactics.
Come on, get up there.
Keep it together.
Oh, I'm out of potions. I probably should have stocked up. Shit. It's gonna be a tough battle coming up. I don't have a choice. special skills here.
Oh, hi there, opening. Whoa!
You'll get there with experience.
That's it.
Surprised me
What's
to
up,
hear you're a
Iggy?
racist.
I've come up with a new recipe.
Oh,
Can't wait to try it.
nice. Good job, Ignis. I should probably hunt around just in case there's some potions. Might help me a little bit later, because I
Magitech
know there's a boss fight
dangerous?
coming.
This particular model poses a mild to moderate threat.
The short version?
Somewhat dangerous.
Marshall, you'd have to be pretty badass to take that down, right?
Think you're up to it? Let's see what you can do.
No slacking off, Gladio.
Time for some action.
Fuck. Alright, somebody heal me. Don't like this.
This doesn't look too good.
If I can get out of battle, I'll heal, I think. Oh wait, no. Oh, cool.
That's that. Save the coffee for later.
Something to look forward to.
Let's go.
They're monsters. They're not. It's not the same as animals. That is just light on me now. Shit. To be expected. That's okay. They'll be easy to kill. So we'll just wait.
Should be good practice.
Ah. Somebody help me.
You gotta get knocked!
On my way.
How are we?
It's more than that. It's me. Pathetic.
Danger again. This is going to be really hard to do. We'll have to be heavily relying.
Just in time.
Oh, every hit. Heal me. Is this another round? Another volley? Somebody. Alright.
Not!
I died. I died, man. Eh. 2 minutes. So we can't have an in-depth conversation, is all. But we can make comments. Alright, I'm gonna have to get off of here in a minute. Okay, I was hoping this was not the case. I wanted to go back so I can get some items, but I did not come prepared. So doing this again is going to mean I'm going to have to be really careful. I don't really have the time for that right now, so I'm going to bail. And we will do this next time, and I'll have to remember that I don't have any items. So stay cool, Chemo. I'll be back probably tomorrow night around the same time. If I'm not out doing something. I'm off work, so it's whatever. But I should be home pretty late. I'm usually home by midnight. And since I have to work in the morning, I might probably be asleep already. So, I'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for joining.